Hi and welcome to a Topp's Tasty Treat tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to make some St. George's Cross cupcakes. Okay, so if you've baked your cupcake and it comes to the level of the cupcake case or below, that's fine. But if like mine it comes above, you just want to trim that off so you've got a nice flat surface to work with. We just move them away and clean up a bit because you don't want it getting into your sugar paste. And we just want to make sure our circle cutter is about the same size as our cupcakes. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is roll out some white sugar paste for the background. I'm going to put some icing sugar down because we don't want it to stick to the table. So you just want to knead it a bit to make sure it's easy to work with. If you put some of that icing sugar on your rolling pin, it'll stop it sticking. You want to keep moving the icing every time you roll it out to stop it from sticking to the table or the mat or whatever you're working on. Even though there's icing sugar, it still can sometimes stick. Okay. We want some of the icing sugar on the cutter so it's easier to cut out. So if we cut out two for 2 cupcakes, and if you keep your sugar paste in a bag whilst you're not using it because you don't want it to dry out. So we just want to put some buttercream on the cupcakes so the sugar paste has something to stick to. And just smooth it nice and flat so there's no bumps when we stick the sugar paste on. If we just pop that straight on top and just give it a bit of a smoothing out. And then do the other one. There we go. Just move those few crumbs. Let's put some more icing sugar down. And we'll roll out the red sugar paste. For colours like red and black, I find it better to buy it already made because the amount of colouring you put in the white sugar paste to turn it the colour you want, it really messes with the consistency of the sugar, the sugar paste, sorry, and you find you don't get a deeper colour like you want it anyway, so it's just better to buy it. Okay, so there's a few ways you can do the cross. I'll just cut out a strip. And I'll cut out 2 pieces for it. Okay, so you can either have 2 long strips and just cross them one on top of the other, but you get a little bump in the middle where it's higher because there's 2 bits of sugar paste, and I don't really like that personally. If you cut it in half, you can stick them either side so it's level, but you still have the lines on, which I still don't really like. So I'm just going to show you a bit of a different way that I do it. Just pop these in a bag so they don't dry out. And I'll cut 2 circles out. Okay, what you want to do is flip them over, and you want to make lines, but don't go straight through, just make slight gentle lines on the icing for the width of your cross. Just do it on the other one. Wipe some of the icing sugar away. Then you want to turn them 90 degrees and do the line for the other side. We'll be flipping these over so you won't see the lines when you stick them on the cupcake. They're just more of a guide so you know where you're cutting. And now we just want to cut out the corners so that we're left with the cross. Okay, that's the first one done. Just quickly do the second one. Okay, so if you just dab a little bit of water on the back of the cross, or the bit that's on the side is going to now become the back, and it'll just help it to stick to the top of the white sugar paste on the cupcakes. Okay, so you just want to flip it over and stick it on top of the cupcake. Just position it where you want it and just press down gently. There's still a bit of icing sugar on the top. If you wipe away as much as you can, but if you use some clear alcohol, just a tiny bit of it, and just brush it on top, it'll get rid of the icing sugar. And there we have the 2 cupcakes. Thanks for watching. If you would like, you could subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, or look at my Facebook page.